Hi guys, it's Dale with The Insurance. Today we're going to talk about an article that's on a kind of dark topic, but it's very important. The title of the article is "How to Organize and Store Your Life Insurance Records." Right? So, life insurance, not the best topic because it comes into play when someone you love has passed. Right? So, no big secret there. But it's very important that you have this conversation um, with your loved ones, right? It's essentially protecting the investment of life insurance that you've been building over the years, right? Because believe it or not, oftentimes uh, life insurance assets, those benefits go unclaimed, right? And part of the reason is because uh, not just that the beneficiaries can't locate the policy, but the rightful beneficiaries may not even know that they're beneficiaries. So they're just far removed from finding the assets that their loved ones uh, were actually building for them over a certain amount of time. And then unfortunately, they may have passed very quickly. So the first and foremost, it's a hard conversation, but you absolutely have to have it. It's also recommended, and for good reason, that when you collate these records, that you actually keep them in separate places, right? So maybe you have the original copy of the contracts, and then you have copies of those contracts. But keeping them obviously in separate places increases the probability that the beneficiaries actually find them, right? Just in case, for example, one place falls victim to a flood or a natural disaster, the actual copies, whether they're digital or physical, will still be in another location, right? So that definitely increases the chances that your loved ones will be okay and will actually be able to benefit from those assets that you've accumulated. The actual records that you should essentially keep any record that will help your loved ones identify the policy, right? So that means the company or sponsor of the policy or certificate number, right? The amount of the death benefit, the broker or agent that sold you the policy, absolutely anything that may help identify one, that this is the proper beneficiary, and two, this is the policy that you indeed, if you happen to pass suddenly, that you indeed left for these loved ones. Once again, not a very pleasant conversation, but in order for you to protect what you essentially have been building for these loved ones, you really need to have this conversation at the very least, not just to let them know that they're a beneficiary, but also to let them know where these documents can be found in the case that you, unfortunately, or the policy holder, certificate holder, passes away suddenly, right? So hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you next week.